Where the did this come out of? Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the newly announced HotToys 1/6 scale Return of the Jedi. Not 40th anniversary, I believe, just Return of the Jedi, but who cares? Who cares? It's Han Solo from Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. Han Solo from Return of the Jedi. In fairness, there's been a lot of speculation for as long as I can remember that Han Solo is a bit awkward with his likeness and we'll never see a Han Solo figure again. Apparently that's all been nonsense. So we have Endor Han, one or the other. So it comes with separate rolling eyeballs function, two different style of looks, comes with a long trench coat. Again, one of the little things that I love, characters with trench coats, with long trench coats, they just tend to be cooler, just look very dramatic looking, just a cool look, whether it's this or the same character that Han Solo's, or should I say, that's Harrison Ford's character from Blade Runner, Deckard, or Joe from Blade Runner 2049, Ryan Gosling's character, Neo from the first Matrix movie, Star-Lord came with a kind of long trench coat, Nightmare Batman, the purple coat Joker, even though people are sick of talking about it. Any other trench coat type characters? I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but my point is they look pretty cool. So this is 100% coming home. Do I think it's 100% perfect? No, but it's 100% coming home. It's a Han Solo. I don't have one. I've looked into going back at A New Hope. We don't have a Besman hand, but I like this because, look, if you take off the Endor jacket, I don't know why you would though, it looks bloody cool with it. But look, if you take it off, it still looks really cool and has a more traditional look for Han Solo. So yeah, look, whether it's a jacket on or jacket off, it's gonna look good. And I think some people were possibly looking to get into these. Don't have a price for this right now. I'm guessing this is going to be on Sideshow. I'd say it'll go up on Sideshow just shy of $300. Okay, I don't think it's going to be too much more than $300, and I don't think it's going to be too much under. I think it's going to be in around the $300 mark, maybe a little bit under, maybe a little bit over. That's what I think. This pose, perfect. That could be a set and forget. Leave it like that. Looks great. One of the things they've done in this particular group of shots, I think there's like 21 advertising shots here. The poses are very, very simple. Subtle movements of the arms and legs and the head and stuff like that, and it just looks like natural posing, the way they're in poses that Han would have been in the movie. Really, really subtle. Even that, really like that. Not gone on this base. Now, to be honest, C-3PO had a similar type of base to this, I believe. I believe the Return of the Jedi C-3PO had a similar type of base like that, and it kind of made sense for that. Like, whereas this guy, Endor Han, was pretty much, this look was, he was in a forest, right? I'm not going to use the base anyway, whether it's C-3PO or whatever. But yeah, I don't really like this side of base. I do like round bases, and I did actually like the base in C-3PO. I don't know if maybe it works better with the character, but I don't think it works here. It's a bit strange to have this kind of like almost imperial metal looking cog, and then you've got like on top of it the little bit of like, I don't know, fern and grass and stone and wood. They should have just gone with the kind of grass and the rock and the wood. That would have made a lot more sense. But look at the pose, really giving off General Solo vibes or whatever. They're really, really cool. I really like this particular coat where it's hanging. I hope it turns out just as good as this and it hangs just like that or drapes just like that. Okay, do I think the head sculpt is good? I do. I can definitely see a young Harrison Ford Han Solo here. I'm glad they have this separate rolling eyeballs functions. I think the hair needs a bit of work, and let's be honest, how often do HotToys actually improve figures from prototype to product? It does happen. It definitely does happen. And I'm hoping it happens with this. I think it's maybe that the hair looks, the volume, it's just a bit bigger, right? I know they're made from plastic, but I'm kind of expecting, the realism, they should kind of trick us into almost thinking that it's not plastic. And they're really, really good at sculpted hair. They're really, really good at the texturing and detail and the paint apps. So the head sculpt overall, good. Definitely good enough to get my money, but I think the weak point is the hair here. Hopefully they maybe just, I think it's just maybe the size of it more than anything. It looks a bit too big. If they dial that down, put a bit of texture in or something like that and change it a bit. But like, if this is how it turns out, and more than likely will, this is what we're getting. So yeah, love that. Just a very simple, the simple outfit, just the kind of like the white long sleeve kind of shirt or t-shirt there, and the kind of I don't know, body warmer type of like vest thing with the pockets on it. Really, really simple. Especially on the left here, definitely seeing that young Harrison Ford Han Solo vibes. Not vibes even, it's just, you know, he looks like him. Yeah, I think the sculpt is strong. Not the best sculpt I've ever seen, but I think it's strong. Detailing on the hands there with all the vein work and stuff like that looks pretty good. Obviously you have his kind of iconic blaster. Now this is where I think the photos and the figure really shines, because again, with a character like this that you know, the outfit is so important, and with those long line kind of, you know, jackets, trench coats, whatever you want to call them, you really need to see the whole figure to appreciate that. Like, I think it looks really, really good. All of these poses. I like this pose with the blaster. I love this pose. It's so simple. It's just a museum pose, a character pose, standing straight up and down, and he's just holding the blaster. It's a very, very natural looking pose. Like, you're not going to have this guy doing backflips. The hand in the pocket gets me here. I probably wouldn't pose it like this, but the fact that it just looks so natural, I really like that. Don't know what he's doing here. This one as well, like there's so many, there's about 4 or 5 poses in this group photos that I'm like, yeah, they've absolutely nailed it. They're really simple. He's pretty much standing with some subtle movements, you know, subtle tilts of the head. You're taking advantage of that separate rolling eyeballs function here with the, he's obviously looking beyond the gun here to his right. I really like the holster here and how low it hangs as well. Even though, unfortunately, I think the strap on the belt and the holster and the boots here are pleather. Going to be very, very careful with them. Less is more. Find that pose, dial it in, and the less oil from your hands or whatever dirt gets onto those pleather parts, the better. I think that's really, really good as well. I love the detail. I love the detail in the movie. The yellow kind of stripes down the left and right outside parts of the trousers here. Really like that. And again, you can take off the coat here and it's still Han Solo, looks great. I am noticing though, the hair, it still looks too big to me. It's like the head is too big because the hair is too big, and I think that the face is fine. It's just that hair piece, unfortunately, a little disappointed. But yeah, is it a deal breaker? Absolutely not. It's Han Solo from Return of the Jedi with the Endor coat. Everyone was crying out for this for the longest time. That or Bespin. So overall, loving that coat. It really drapes really well. I'm hoping the final product drapes as well and don't make an absolute mess of this. So look, overall, this is a good day. I think a lot of people are going to be buzzing about this. This is coming home, no question. Don't know when it's going to be released. Don't know the price, but I would speculate. Okay, what are we at now? We're at first day in February 2024. I'd say you can expect to see this maybe August of 2025. Yeah, August, I'd say Q3 of 2025. And price in around 300, I'm guessing. So look, that's the end. Love that shot. That's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, we are 49 subscribers away from 3,000 subscribers. Thank you if you've taken the time to watch any of the videos, like any of the videos, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, join the live stream, be on a panel member, and of course, massive shout out to the channel members. If you want to become a channel member, trooper or commander, and have your YouTube handle displayed at the end of all the videos and live stream, just click on the membership tabs and there's a little video that explains everything and the perks of channel memberships. So if you want to support the channel right now, very simple, like the video, subscribe to the channel, please leave a comment, let me know if you're happy about this, if you're picking this guy up. You can also follow me on Instagram and on X. That's it, that's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.